Hey everybody, Charlie and I are two here, and welcome back to Pentiment. We last left off, we were still walking around town getting some information. We talked to Il Peter, now we're talking to Black Till to see what his granddad knew about the history of Tassing. He says all of Granddad's readings came from the Abbey's library, though. And you know what happened there. Yeah, it got burnt and Andreas died, because he's an idiot. Poof, up in smoke. So you don't have any of his old books? Only a few. Granddad tried to buy some when the Abbey fell on hard times, but they were too expensive. But I can show you something better than books. Evidence? Something like that. See, we don't have any books on the old pagans, but we do have their stuff. Shards of ceramic pots and animals, bricks from what looks to be an old forge, mountains of salt. Even found a little bear card from Amber. Where did you find all this stuff? It's not just me. Carl finds things, Fabian too. Any farmer will tell you the same. It's all out there in the fields, under the dirt. Can't go one season without turning up something. Where are you keeping these things? Nowhere. We just toss them in the piles with the rest of the rocks and root clumps. Sure, it's interesting, but we can't do much of anything with the stuff except look at it. What do you think it all means? I don't follow. How do you think these people lived? What do you think they were like? Where do you think they all went? Where do you think they all went? I expect a lot of them were killed by the Romans. Or each other. We find bones, too. Like human sacrifice? No, it feels more like skirmishes or regular burials. They're arranged all nice, or else in big clumps. All mixed up with the spearheads and axes and shields. Not so different from today, really. Earlier, you mentioned something about salt. Did the pagans start the mine? This has been a big help. This pagan history wasn't really what I expected. Let's do the mine one. Had to have, I'd say. Most people think it was a Roman project, but I think the Romans just dug out what was already there. That's why Tassing was so important to the Romans in the first place. Salt. So Tassing wasn't just on the Imperial Road, they made the road come through Tassing. Do you think there was anything left of the pagans down there? I don't know, but anything they left would have to be better preserved than what we dig out of the fields. Magdalene, tell me you aren't thinking of going down there. I certainly am. What if there's stuff that could help me? Let's lie. I'm definitely not thinking of going down there. This will be remembered. Uh-oh. Young lady, I may have been born at night, but I wasn't born last night. I know a lie when I hear one. Get better at lying, Mags. That mine is hundreds of years old. You could break your neck just getting in there. It's worth it for the mural. I want to try my best for Dad. Imagine how your dad would feel if you got hurt. Oh no, trying to lie. But we're still going to pass, so it didn't matter. Then help me get down safely and he won't have to worry. You're bullheaded just like your mother. And your father. Probably couldn't keep you out of there if I tried. Please, Till. Alright. Don't know how to get down there myself, but I know those twins have gotten in a time or two. No doubt they have a trick. And Baltus might not be the most reliable man, but I don't doubt he could rig something up for you too. I promise I'll be careful. I'm holding you to that, young lady. This has been a big help. Glad to spread some knowledge around, important for folks to know their past. You think all this pagan stuff will make it in the mural? I can bring some of the things the boys and I have found over to the Wrath House tomorrow if that would help at all. That would be great. I'm glad you're taking an interest, Magdalene. I thought no one cared about the pagans but me and Granddad. I should warn you, if you do head into the forest, keep an eye out for the Lord's men. They're strict, worse now than they used to be. I'll be careful until tomorrow. Until then. All right, asked Apollo and Artemis for help. Christina, what's up? Hi, Magda. Hello, Christina. What are you doing today? Helping Mom. Otz is right, you're really pretty. Oh, thank you, Christina. You're really pretty, too. Hee hee. Thank you. Don't tell, it's a secret. Oh, I'll keep it secret. Aha, you're funny, Magda. Eva, what's going on? Hello, Eva. Magda, darling, Otz isn't here, I'm afraid. He's right out front. Oh, that's all right. I can find him later if I need to. I wasn't looking for him. No? Are you sure? I think he wandered off towards the rat house. Something about the council, but if you ask me, I think he's looking for you. That's sweet of him. He's been dropping by the rat house more often as of late. Doesn't he do any real work? Sorry to disappoint him. Haha, he'll recover once he learns you've dropped by. He's always working on town council business these days, and he's still working at mastering carpentry, too. I suggested a few years ago that he take up an apprenticeship, but he was determined to remain in Tassing. I think he's more comfortable here, even if that means he'll never be the craftsman Otto was. I help him how I can, but there's only so much I know how to do. Besides, I think he feels like he's taking care of me instead of the other way around. Funny how time does that. It's good of him to stay. I would worry that you'd be lonely otherwise. I think Dad misses Mom, even after all these years. Do you ever miss Otto? That's a horrible question to ask. I would jump at the chance to leave Tassing if it didn't mean Dad would be left alone. I imagine Otz felt the same. Don't tell her that either. Let's be polite. It's good of him to stay. Oh, even if he had gone, I wouldn't be alone. I have Mom and Jorg and the rest of the family to help take care of. Besides, they keep me busy. I'll never want for anything with Otz in the community here in Tassing. I miss my husband, but I'm proud of Otz. He's grown into a capable young man. I'm excited to see him grow into a husband and father. He'll make a wonderful partner. Whoever he marries will be a lucky woman. If he ever grows up, that is, he still acts like a boy half the time. Oh, that's the way of men. The Lord gave them lofty spirits that need to exert themselves. Give it time, Magdalene. You'll see. All men are tempered by marriage. If you say so. Anyway, I'm sure you have things to do. I'll let you get back to them. Always good to see you, Magda. You too, Eva. So, did Eva marry Black Till? And have this young girl? That's what it's looking like, right? So that would make Otz his stepson. Alright. Otz, you're being creepy, just standing there. Staring off in the distance. Alright, let's try to find this child who went towards the bakery. Who is this? Reese. Hello, Mistress Druckian. How's Klaus? Andreas and I have been terribly worried. Dad's spirits are high, but he still gets headaches and spells of dizziness. He's been better. He'll pull through, I have faith. If there's anything we can help you with, let us know. Andreas is always ready to provide. He and Klaus have been friends for a long time. This bug, still floating around. Many thanks to you both. We're certainly grateful. If you don't mind, you weren't born in Tassing, am I right? No, I'm originally from Innsbruck. How did you arrive here? The twists of Providence are sudden and unpredictable. I was but a young girl selling all manner of wares on the market, pots and the like. One day this man appears at the stall, all jitters and nerves, stammering over his words, but charming in a way. We spoke at length. I was intrigued and soon enamored, as if a candle had been lit. This is because we convinced him to go find her. Good job, Andreas. Indris is a man of talent and means, after all, blessed with a kind soul. How did it feel to leave home for someone somewhere far away, uprooting yourself from the life you had? Frightening, to be sure, leaving Innsbruck, my friends and my family behind. But it was exciting as well, going off to find new opportunities and build a new life. There wasn't much I had to look forward to in Innsbruck, few prospects for a poor girl. I couldn't see myself sitting at the market, continuing to sell odds and ends. Sometimes there are risks we just have to take. It's very inspiring, Reese. I'm glad you found happiness here. I'm still unsure. You can't actually know how life would have turned out if you stayed in Innsbruck. Wait. I mean, you can't know an infinite possibilities, right? All you can really know is what you've done. It's no point in being regretful. Just focus on the choices you have made and try to make good choices in the future. That's inspiring. We all struggle in this world, but the moments of joy outweigh the bad. It's how God has set the world, his benevolence guiding us through it all. I feel I've been blessed, and it's not if I can read properly. I feel I've been blessed, and it's not been all bad for Indris either. Hee hee. I assist him with the bookkeeping side of the smithy and other things. I hope I've also made the right choices so far. Thank you for telling me about your past. It's nothing, Magdalene. I hope he's provided you, or it has provided you with some encouragement. Don't forget you're important as well and deserve to live your life. All right, I have to insist on Indris with a few things. Be well, Magdalene. Till later. Oh, her name's Teresa, so they call her Reese. Okay, I got it. Right, we already talked to him. Let's go find this little girl. Said we should know by the giggling, right? Oh, she's right here. Oh, she's adorable. Little scamp. Aha, there you are. You found me. Bet you can't find me again, Mag. Well, looks like we gotta find her again. Should we go find her first? Kraft? What's up, Kraft? He just says, hey. Church and Druckers. Now, she went off this way. She didn't go to the mill, did she? Maybe. Before we go all that way, though, let's check the rat house area. Is this house locked? No, we can go in the Steinauer house. We will come back, though. Let's go north town. I want to try to find this little girl that's hiding. I don't see her here. I see Carl. Oh, there she is. Ulrich. Got you. Oh, you found me again. Wait here. I'll find a better spot. She's going to lead us to, like, some type of a story. She's going to, like, fall in the well or something, right? Is this what we're leading to? The rat house looks amazing, by the way. Look at this. The rat house is the biggest building in Tassing. Baltus's clock took ages to build in place. You guys are getting, like, fancy. Let's find this little girl. I'm worried about her. I'm worried she's going to try too hard to hide. She's going to end up in the ruins or something, right? We got to look for giggling. Not look, or listen for giggling, rather. Oh, you're just here by yourself, huh, Paul? Oh, no, your mom should be here. Staub! Oh, no, that's a different one. So that B-looking letter, that's a Deutsch letter. It's pronounced like two S's, correct? So it should be Susthe? Susthe? I don't know. You guys will correct me. I think that's a 2S sound, right? And then they got the umlaut over the U, so it should be an U sound, right? Suse? I don't know. I'm probably very wrong. Let's go find this little girl before we talk to anybody else. Oh, I wanted to go... I didn't want to go to the meadow. I wanted to go to the ruins. Can I not go to the ruins from here? Maybe the ruins aren't accessible anymore? So that's Mill. Skyline. Snow is creeping down the mountains. Winter will be here soon. Maybe she went to the forest to hide. Apollo. We'll talk to you in a minute. We're supposed to talk to you about how to get into the mines. Where did this little girl go? Uh-oh. We're zoomed in. Artemis. So you guys are the twins. We know you're in the woods. We'll come back. Trying to find the Ulrich. Hoping she didn't go too far, but I see this is like a start of a pig out here. Must have broke out of its pen. I wonder who it belongs to. Can we pet it? No. Salt mine. I hope she didn't fall in mine, right? Mine shaft. If I wanted to pick the mural as accurately as possible, I have to go down shaft myself. The entrance is so steep, no one used it in years. There must be some way to get in there. If I rigged a rope to the top beams, I'd be able to get down more easily. Baltus might have some tools. I bet he could help me rig a way to climb down there. Apollo and Artemis are already bragging about how they sneak around the ruins. Maybe I can ask them how they do it. I could probably climb down, even though it looks dangerous. Let's go with our own. Let's rig a rope. Saw some rope in the workshop at home. I should be able to find everything I need there. I have to come back later. True, I was just looking to see if the girl had come all the way out here. We'll check by Smokies. If not, she may be in the town still, which would make a lot more sense. Trying to stay on task. I'll talk to the twins later. Smokey, have you seen this young girl? Doesn't appear so. Nope. So we'll go to Church and Druckers. Oh, she's right here. Did I walk past her? Because she hid well if I did. You can't hide from me, little bean. You're too good, Mag. I will go find Mom now. All right, let's go talk to her mother. She should be right over here, right? This one? Elsa? Ah, there you are. Anna's the mother. Had enough of hiding, Ulrich? Yes. Magda found me so quick. She's a good finder. No one can escape me, little one. I'll hide even better next time. I'm hungry now. We'll have to get you something to eat then, little dove. Pretzel? Oh, is that what a proper child eats? Thank you for your time, Magdalene. Always glad to play with children, but I really have to go now. Can't wait to see what you'll end up painting. You will do us proud, I'm sure of that. I hope so, or hope to, until later. Alright, so now let's continue talking to the townsfolk. Alright, the bakery. Ulrich is dead, right? Yeah, he was the one that would stare out the window all pissed off like. Gret, what's up? You're still smiling. Magdalene, darling. Good morning, Gret. Smells heavenly in here. Oh, ha, I've just finished rolling out some raisin bread. I thought that Andreas and Ulrich could use a treat today. Oh, yeah, Andreas and Ulrich would be the two that they're named after. Any special occasion? You worried about spoiling them? Oh, what a sweet idea. Add some spare time today, and I like to stay busy. The soul of the diligent shall be made rich after all. Besides, I like to drop in on Anna and see how my grandchildren are. Or Anna, I guess. I'm more blessed than I ever imagined I would be. Paul and Anna make such a lovely pair. And I said Anna again, but I mean, that's just how I would naturally say it. Ulrich wouldn't believe his eyes if he saw us now. I wish he could see his grandchildren. I'm sure he's rejoicing with all the saints in heaven, Gret. I did always think it was strange that your daughter married the son of the man who killed your husband. Oh my God, is that what we're going to say? Look, just because his dad did something evil doesn't mean he's evil. I'm sorry that his sacrifice was what was needed to bring your families together. I'm not going to say that either. I'm just going to say I think he's in heaven having a good old time. I do hope so. He was never much for emotional displays, but I still remember his joy when Anna was born. You know, I was angry when Anna first took a liking to young Paul. He was always a quiet boy, but I was afraid he'd turn out like his father. Well, I needn't have worried. Paul is a good man and a good father. He's built this town back up from what it was. And Elsa dotes on those children more than I do. She's certainly come a long way from the meek woman I met. We were all playing hide and seek earlier. I'm surprised you didn't see us. Really? She seems so kind, though. I can't imagine her as anything else. Well, I think not having to live with Linhart helps. We were all playing hide and seek earlier. I'm surprised you didn't see us. Oh, was that what you were up to? You're always running around these days. I wasn't sure. Been chatting too long. My dough needs tending. Please excuse me, Magdalene. Of course, Gret. Until later. Can I get some of that raisin bread? I mean, that sounds amazing. Fresh baked raisin bread? Yes, please. All right, that's the bakery. Let's check out Steinauer House. With Agnes, you don't look too happy, do you? Good morning, Magdalene. Brisk weather today, isn't it? And still, Kraft is out there working with Father Tomas to repair the church. I worry about that boy sometimes. He works the stone, but I'm not always sure he has his mind set on it. He's working hard to mend the holes his father made in Tassing. Masonry is a good trade. Everyone needs a stonemason now and then to repair things. That they do, Lucky always had harped on about how being honest and trustworthy is the most valuable currency, so Lucky's dead. How in this life hard work and reputation matter most. Kraft has taken that to heart, I think. He does a lot of good for the town. I've offered to find an apprenticeship for him, but he still won't make his damn mind up. He deserves a chance at the life he wants. He's lived in his father's shadow for too long. He's a good man, Agnes. You should be proud. Thank you, Magdalene. I've done my best for my household, despite what's happened in the past few decades. Ah, well, you didn't come here to hear me ramble on about my family. What can I do for you? I thought you might have some additional remedies for my father. Oh, is she she is the lady who helped the other lady have the baby, right? The, midwife, I believe they're called, right? Are Werner's not enough? I understand Klaus's condition is dire, but I thought Werner would be able to provide something. I know it won't save him, but I still want to try everything I can. Every little bit helps, I understand. Let me see what I can whip up. I can't promise anything, but God willing, I pray it provides some small help. Thank you, Agnes. Of course, Magdalene, take care. Okay, trying to get some more medication for our father. All right, so now we go up to North Town. And let's talk to Cotterill. Good day, Mr. Struckien. Struckien? I don't know how to say that. This mural is huge. I thought it was 3 spots. But no, it is the entire... that house. So we're going to draw from here all the way over there. Okay. Stoltz Werner. See what the doc has to say. I'm still curious about him. He seems a little suspect to me too. Werner. Hello, Magdalene. How are you? Well enough considering the circumstances. I'm glad to hear it. You're being admirably level-headed given your challenges. For what it's worth, though, Klaus and I haven't always seen eye to eye. I've always respected him. Why are you talking about him like he's already dead? Magdalene. So he's not going to get better, fine, but he's still breathing. At least spare me that shit until he's passed. Perhaps I spoke too quickly about your level head. Excuse me a minute. Sorry, I had to cough some. All he meant that was that over the years I've grown to find his stubbornness admirable. It's a quality you share evidence in your work on the mural. I know you wish it wasn't me. What I wish doesn't matter. God evidently had other plans. See, that makes it seem like a plan he had fell through. All the same, the council does not want to regret their lenience. The council or you? Pick whichever you prefer. Go on then, I've patience to attend to. Until later. Yeah, he's still shady as crap. Him and Tomas, both super shady. Let's go talk to, I forget what this guy's called, the inventor dude. Who are you? No one leans like Gnaziao. I was going to say Gaston, but it's not Gaston. That's Naziu? Naziu, I think. Balthazar's workshop. I wonder if we can do another lesson soon. Balthazar. Magdalene. Yes. The cinnamon just arrived for the beer. Isn't that a spice? Yes, with many wonderful properties. The copper pots you helped me pipe are part of the process. Oh, I thought it was something more serious. Magdalene, making beer is quite serious. Anyway, it's time for the Christmas celebration. Or it's for the Christmas celebration. Already, we're barely into November. The wheel of time stops for no man. But it's going to be wonderful. Cinnamon, coffee from Ethiopia, cacao from the New World. I'm not even going to try that. Face tutu. Jesus Christ, he who has the money can do everything. Problem? Of course not. It's your money. Anyway, I'm quite excited about it. Clearly. As such, alchemy is not normally my strong suit. And for all of Naziu's complaints about the costs, the base rye we're using is free. Really? Yes. The farmers had so much rye this year, they just couldn't use it all. Gret made as much bread as she could, but she wound up having to throw a lot out. So why not make beer? Yes, why not? Thank you. Do you know Tasseed's salt mine? I need to find a way in. Any chance you could help me? To get into the salt mine? Yes, you must be on quite the adventure. Ideally, we could rig up a double pulley system to lower and raise yourself at the shaft. But that might take a while. Well, I'd like to go in today if possible. Of course, of course. Would a good length of rope suffice? You could brace yourself against the wall of the mine shaft. Are you strong enough to support your own weight? Against the wall? I think so. Excellent. Thank you, Baltus. Of course. Here you go. Do be careful, though. Make sure the ropes are secure. I will, until later. Good luck, Magdalene. I thought we had to get ropes from... It did say the workshop, so maybe it meant here. I thought it was going to be our house. And as much as I want to go into the mine now, I feel like that's going to advance time. So instead, we're going to go try to talk to as many people as we can. At least the ones we find interesting. That's our house. See if Father Tomas is in here. He's shady as all get out. There he is. Let's talk to him. Oh, see? Look how scared he is that we're here. Oh, God bless you, Magdalene. Hello, Father Tomas. You look troubled. What's the matter? Seem to have lost the key to the tabernacle. Without it, we'd have to go without the Eucharist on Sunday. I'm sure I could find a way to get the tabernacle open. The lock shouldn't be that complex. Absolutely not. I won't have you picking your way into the tabernacle. Even for a righteous purpose, I don't like the prospect of it. And why on earth do you know how to pick locks, Magdalene? Baltus taught me. Sometimes the mechanisms in his inventions get stuck. I have to fix them. All women do. It's just a matter of being a good wife. We have to be able to manage our family's finances. No, we'll do the Baltus one. I suppose that makes sense. Use that talent wisely, Mr. Struckian. Regardless, I won't have you forcing your way into the tabernacle. I'll find the key eventually. I won't leave Tassin's sanctification at risk. I'll keep an eye out for it, Father. Thank you, Magdalene. Please let me know if you have any ideas where it might be. God bless you. I don't like you. I didn't like you from the very beginning. I wonder if Sister Amelie has seen the tabernacle key anywhere. I should talk with her. We should talk with her. Amelie! God bless you, Magdalene. God bless you, Sister Amelie. What brings you to the church this time of day? Lighting another votive candle for your father? I was hoping to speak with you, sister. Have you seen Father Tomas's tabernacle key anywhere? He's misplaced it. I'm afraid I have not. Everything in the church has been as it should be. Though I did hear the two Gertner children come in last evening. Gertner children. I did not rise, but I heard their whispering for a moment. They left as suddenly as they came. Why didn't you say anything? I didn't think anything of it. Many people come into the church throughout the week. This is a sacred space, and the people of Tassin respect it as such. They respect my privacy in this place, and I respect theirs. Well, then why tell me this now? Because while I do not make a habit of meddling, I know those two do. And because you said that Father Tomas had lost his key. Their intentions last night may have not been pure. If not, however, it would be Christian to remind them theft is against the Lord's commandments. You're right, I ought to mention that next time I see them as a sister in Christ. Of course, I might have a good chat with them. They're always getting into trouble. Maybe I'll just tell their father Tomas they took to keep. No, let's get proof. I advise that you do what you feel is right in your heart. Thank you, sister. God bless you. And God bless you. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or a subscribe. Stay tuned for our next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.